every one of you changed the lives of just 10 people. And each one of those people changed the lives of another 10 people and another 10. Then in 5 generations, 125 years, the class of 2014 will have changed the lives of 800 million people.
Anytime that I need motivation to keep going, whether to do better in the gym or to do better here in the office or out in the field, I can always count on you to push me to want to continue to grow and get out of my comfort zone and really push myself to fulfill my true potential.
Perfect example. I mean, setting the pace in the field production-wise, being able to just be a sterling, replicable example for any new person to come and easily reproduce what we do. His passion for the business is something that makes it very easy to fall in love with what we do.
Bill's out in the field with us every single day, extra miling, going out on Saturdays and really leading from the front, being the example for this business.
$100,000 at the Big Horse Bill magazine.
Had a ton in common. Most that comes to mind is like Star Wars, Lord of the Rings, Harry Potter. I'm just kidding, obviously. But honestly though, Alex is an absolutely awesome dude, and one thing we actually do have in common is our one desire to win and competitive nature, and our desire to help people.
What I admire most about Alex is that he always has everyone's best interest in mind. No matter how hard he can be us at times, but it's only because he wants us to grow as a person. Also, he wants everyone to take full advantage of this opportunity, so having him and his charismatic character really helps us.
You don't beg average people to be phenomenal. You don't beg good people to be phenomenal. You just are phenomenal, and you will attract phenomenal.
She was talking about her lowest struggle. It was about an hour into the meeting, and it got really, really quiet. Everyone was kind of emotional, and I was so inspired and so motivated. The fact that she could get up there in front of people she didn't know and be so vulnerable was just so special, and I'll never forget it.
Since you've been crushing it in Natick, Drew, I haven't really got a chance to stop and tell you how great a job you're doing. You're a great leader. You always set the pace from the front. You're a great example in the office, and you really taught me how to be a really good leader, and it's helped me to build my team to where it's at right now. But the best skill you've probably taught me is time management, because you can always find time to set your fantasy football lineup, even though there's important stuff going on in the office.
So Matt Osborne's always been one of my favorite coaches and mentors. He's actually been one of the most influential individuals in the business. Just keeps things very simple and super relatable.
He's very down to earth. He once sent me a text of his picture of his son and said, "Joel, you're doing great. My crazy son and I believe in you. Keep it up."
Is 1, work your tail off. It's always worth it. And 2nd, while you're working your tail off, don't take yourself too seriously.
And something that I really struggle with coming in was personal confidence. For all of you that know Matt Wheeler, confidence is definitely not something that he struggles with. He's very charismatic and outgoing, and he loves to be in front of the room. So for a guy like me, being exposed to him on a day-to-day basis was really life-changing.
I put some gel in my hair for this video, big guy, so, but first thing that comes to mind was about Chris Mickner, just how caring he is. I remember when I moved down here from Boston, he let me stay at his house for like a good 3 months until I was able to get on my feet, and he didn't know me from like a hole in the wall, so it was pretty cool that he was very caring and just welcomed me in with like open arms. And another thing about me was just his passion. He brings the same energy every single day, really consistent with it, and I'm really inspired by Chris Mickner, and it's an honor to be a part of the business family tree.
Align yourself with people that can encourage you, people that can empower you, people that you can learn from, people that you can grow from.
I admired his work ethic, his integrity, and overall as a leader, I respect him, and I'm glad that I'm part of this team.
So the reason why I really look up to Brian Pell is because I'm only 4'11". I'm just kidding. It's because he's doing every day that I'm going to the office and have a warm smile ready for me.
The reason that I really look up to Brian is because he's kind of like that big brother, and also how goal oriented he is. Because he's trying to be a business pro, and I'm just trying to.
Well, one of the biggest reasons that I agree with that, Grandpa, is because I remember when I was a couple of months
months in the business. I saw him in one of the conferences speaking in front of everyone, and that was the point that I noticed that he was a big deal. He's a pretty amazing person. He teaches every time. He actually helps everyone here in the office, so we love him a lot.
She's very inspirational.
Fierce.
Motivating.
Very goal-oriented.
Humbling.
That's just the perfect word. Would be challenging.
Awesome and inspiration. Inspiring.
Migs, what's going on? Just want to say thanks and how appreciative I am of everything you do inside and outside of this office. Most importantly, two things come to mind when I think of you. Number one is ultimately a championship pedigree. Building that kind of a mindset and instilling that confidence in your team is one of the things that makes you a champion. The other thing is humility. Really being able to humble yourself it's enlightening. You're not too big. Your head's not too big.
He'll work harder than any person that you know just to prove that he's the best. That makes me want to work harder. He has a great heart. He's always willing to help out anybody he can, any way he can. Doesn't matter what the situation is. He's a great listener. He'll sit down and talk with you about any of your problems or concerns, whether they be personal problems or something going on with work. And lastly, I'll always remember that he has a great sense of humor. I hope he does, because this is his dad.
But I just want to say thank you for everything you do. I love how you hold everyone to a high standard, and you just get the best out of everybody. Because being an athlete, all my coaches are the same way, always try to get the best out of me, and that's exactly what you do. So it's just it's just a smooth transition from college athletics to now in the business world.
One thing great about Derek is that he's always helpful. He's always goal-oriented. Also helping me reach my goals as well. Anytime I ever have a question, he's always there for me. So Derek, thank you, man. You're awesome.
Yeah, one of the best things about Derek, honestly, he's always got a great smile on his face. I'm sure as all of you have noticed. Can't really tell when he's having a good day or bad day. Every day is a good day for Derek. So I think you see that it's worn off of me and Sunny. Thank you so much.
He has helped me mold myself into a better image. I didn't have this great hair when I first came in here, no pun intended. But he's been there throughout the entire process. I have nothing but great things to say about him.
Yeah, his ability to see into people. He sees qualities and traits that the person themselves might not see at first. A very big example is myself. When I first started, I struggled a lot. I had a lot of difficulties trying to catch on to systems and everything. And he believed in me, and he worked with me every step of the way. And he allowed me to kind of discover new potential that I didn't know I had.
What makes Eric a great leader, besides his rock hard abs and his great hair, is that he's always there for you. No matter what time of day, morning or night, if I have a question or concern, if it's about the office or something going on in my life, he's always there to help me find the right answer and push me in the right direction. Also, he's probably one of the most personable guys I think I've ever met in my life. He's got a way of people that makes them feel good about themselves. He can relate to almost anybody. He's truly someone I aspire to be like.
His drive for success and just watching him be the thermostat in the office is truly an inspiration.
His work ethic separates him from others, which I like, and he knows how to treat his guys. So
he's got undying love for his people, and he just is so utterly enthusiastic about helping us get to our goals day by day, week by week, month by month, and year by year.
And word on the street is that his Nene and Whip are better than Beer Quinn.
Yeah,
boy!
Some things that really stand out about Gary is just his overall personality. He's just got this natural tenacity about himself that makes everyone just really want to follow in his footsteps as a leader, as also just a great friend. He's just somebody that I can really look up to and really follow.
Yeah, he's just super welcoming. He's an awesome guy. Always brings a ton of energy to the office. It just really shows you firsthand how he cares. Really goes out of the way for people and shows them how big of a part of his life they are. And also, he's just the cool uncle that everybody wishes they always had and want to hang out with. So that's really why we love Gary and why he's been such a great friend as well as a manager to us.
He always works a full day, never gives up, and I always see that he's working hard. This inspires me to do the same, just keep constantly working and improving on my craft.
He never gives us the answers. He's very solution oriented, so we're always working to get better every day.
He's
Exactly, and another thing that really stands out to me is that she genuinely believes in her people, so no matter what time of the day it is, she's always there, like, I got your back, and kind of pushes us, saying, like, we're going all the way.
What's great about Jason is that his work ethic is amazing. He stays professional and positive and is constantly building up his team.
I mean, he's always just been there to help me out no matter what, I mean, the ups and downs in business, obviously. I can always just go to his office. I remember my first week here, I just go in there and sit down in his office and just, go through, what happened in the field, and they're just there to help me out. I've always felt comfortable coming to him for advice. He's the first person I would go to.
And it's kind of cool to just interact with him and just him coaching and developing that mentality. And not only me, but our office is just kind of one of the coolest things about being a part of this organization. So.
The main thing I can say about Ben is that he's selfless and he's also a team player. He's not only determined to reach his own goals, but that the entire office does as well. Whether that may be management for some individuals, making some money, or also just the experience overall.
For teaching me professionalism and how to carry myself with customers, and overall teaching me to be a better person. You're awesome.
My favorite thing about John is the fact that no matter what situation he really understands to give information, pick them up and get them going where they need to go.
You have a way of just making people feel better from being around you, and just even when we're not around you, people are always talking about just how awesome of a person you are. So thank you. John, you're a great leader because you make us feel like we're walking beside you and not behind you.
He always puts others before himself, and I think that's something that everybody can admire. His work ethic, his eager to teach everybody and to make sure that he helps everybody be successful in this company is great. So
encouragement that Julie gives to all of her people, the amount of care that she has, I think has made her really, really successful, and it's going to keep on making her successful because
that you're more powerful than you could ever begin to imagine.
She's in early, she stays late, and she genuinely cares about us field. So we know her goals, she knows our goals, and she makes sure that all of us are hitting them. So it's not just one thing in particular, it's all those things combined that really make Katie just an amazing manager and an awesome friend.
It's not like one typical manager that's like, all right, well, you go do this, and they're never going to end up doing it. So I really like that Matt holds all of us accountable, he holds himself accountable, and he's just really professional. He's somebody to look up to day in and day out.
And the first is that she has taught us to get really, really intense, especially about our goals. She says that goals without actions are just dreams.
She also teaches us every day about getting uncomfortable, because that's where real development happens. So every day we come into the office, we can definitely rely on her to push us out of our comfort zone.
And most important, just to have fun, because these are the good old days. So she reminds us not to take ourselves so seriously.
Gives me advice inside and outside work, definitely helps with my personal development every day. Learn a lot from the man. Zach, working with Matt is unlike any experience, it's unparalleled to any of my work experience. To give you the honest truth about him, he's not afraid to get down and dirty, tell you how it is. Absolutely. He even has gone to the point of going out to the field with us, pitching doors with us, showing us his own flavor.
The fact that he showed me from early on, even from the beginning, that he cared about me and what I would be doing in this business.
Never met anyone so inspiring than him.
I knew that if there was somebody that I was going to be able to follow, it was going to be Matt. I have 100% trust in him, and I know that everything that we're doing up here is going to be meant to just better ourselves.
I've always had Mal to look up to. He's always been there for me when I've been knocked down.
What do you say about somebody that changed your whole life? Somebody who's always there for you no matter what. Thank you.
He puts his people ahead of everything else. He's always in our corner, so it's pretty awesome.
Nick has taught me how to be a really great leader and enthusiastic people person, and I'm pretty sure I've also developed night vision from ignoring being outside.
One time I got him a coffee with a full shot of espresso. He could not pair two words together, so
One thing I learned from El Latte is just to have fun with customers and keep it simple, and just be excited about what I'm doing.
I love Patrick because he helped me overcome my fear of talking in front of people.
He's able to connect with pretty much anybody, any type of person.
Thanks to Patrick for giving me this opportunity to build my career and work with some amazing people.
Patrick is a great leader because he's able to connect with people on a personal level, and he always leads from the front.
He motivates me every day to go chase my dreams and make them come true.
And he taught me that good is never good enough and to never settle. I owe Ernie so much,
I can't wait to see where this crazy journey ends up taking us.
Ready to get you out of this office, man, into your own. It's exciting times, man. We're doing a lot of big things. I know you have the potential to do anything that you set your mind to.
And I've learned so much about myself, and I've learned so much about her. Her work ethic is unlike any other woman I've ever gotten to meet, and she has built me so much, both personally and professionally.
Big goals. She voices them in front of all of us. She makes sure that our goals include all of us, which I think really catches fire with the guys. It builds us to where we want to have our own goals as big as hers. The fact that she knows where she's going means that we all know we're safe and that we're going somewhere too.
He's a caring and selfless manager, but he's also a great friend. It can come down to something as simple as making sure that everybody feels involved. He goes out of his way to make sure that people can spend time not only with him and his family, or something as simple as inviting people into their home, not only for the holidays.
This man is a hard worker and he leads by example. Perfect example of what you would want to do in a business. There's probably not one time that I can go to Jimmy and have an off week or just even anything going on that he won't find a way to steer me in the right path and motivate me. When I think of Jimmy, I just think like, listen, this is the guy who's gonna get the job done and this is the guy that you want to be with. He leads by example all the time, so I'm so happy to know this guy and actually be in his presence to get that right leadership.
It pushes us to get out of our comfort zone and achieve more than we thought we could, and he's just a motivating person.
He generally cares about us both businessly as well as professionally. He's one of the first few bosses I ever met that actually sat down with me and thoroughly went through my, not just business goals, but as well as my personal goals.
Guy's phenomenal. He has developed me more in 3 months than I have developed myself at 4 years at Rutgers University.
Every time I would tell you, oh, you know, let's see if I can do it, or I'll try, you'll tell me no. It's like, yes, you can do it, and yes, you will. And that has helped me even in my personal life with my son, with positive him. And I just want to thank you for everything.
Energetic, charismatic person. Not only that, but he's 100% selfless.
But we just want to thank you for being such an awesome manager, always sticking your neck out there for us, and always just looking out for us, and just driving us to go above and beyond what we're actually capable of. And since you're always there for us, we'll be there for you.
And going based off that, I do truly appreciate everything that you do for us. Definitely learned a lot, definitely growing in the business. Even
incredibly hardworking dude. I've learned a ton here. I've done sales for a little while, and I mean, the short time I've been here, I've learned exponentially more than I did in anything I've done ever.
Super supportive, especially when it comes to the tough times. He's really good at showing you the big picture and not focusing on the small things, not dwelling on the small things. Tough times don't last.
You're not just our leader, but you're our family.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, Andrew's always instilled such a family can-do attitude in all of us. And no matter what obstacle we hit, no matter where we're at, we're always going to have someone in our corner.
He's taught me a few of the intangibles of life. Quick wit, impeccable charm, how to build a badass village in Clash of Clans. Just like the finer intangibles of life. Yeah, he's just all around an awesome guy.
Yeah, sums it up.
Here we go. We're ready. Here we go.
Okay.
Thanks, Kat. We love you.
Thanks, Kat.
Bye.
Bye. Thank you, and good luck at Keys.
So I just want to say thanks for everything you do, and it doesn't go unappreciated.
You remember how a monkey counts?
No.
How it goes?
I just love him. Mike Payne.
I say thank you, Jennifer.
Thanks, J-Dog. So, what does this mean?
5.
Okay, so what's this?
2.
Okay, no.
All I can say is thanks, man, for everything you do for
Absolutely.
us, and we will definitely see you to the top.
Go Blue.
Thanks, Yanni.
It's not, it's 5. What's this one?
3.
No, it's 2. Come on, Sonny, what are you doing?
People like him, you definitely want to stick around.
We love you, Gary.
Love you.
What traits does Jimmy have that has led to his success?
Great hair.
And thank you for being such a great boss.
Thanks, Amy. You're the best.
Thanks a lot, Kofi.
I love you because you taught me how to juggle.
Love ya.
Shake for a shake. I'm throwing these Emirates in the sky. Spinning this asa, llama, lake 'em, piece the
beaches, surfboard and high tide. I can just roll up, cause I'm swole up. So that birthday cake get the Cobra. Bugatti for real, I'm Cobra. The autobiography rover. Got the key to my city, it's over. No thoughts, only Anaconda Covers. I said records, wretches, hold up.
I said records, wretches, hold up.
I know you came here to see. If you a freak, then you come on with me. And I know what you